Area 51, Nevada. I had just completed a groundbreaking rhetorical experiment with extraterrestrials. I work at the Commission for the Commission on Communication Cohesion. My code name? Agent Z. Yes. Hello?
Is this Agent Codename Z?
Before I can answer that, I'll need to verify your rhetorical clearance. What are two pits that are not in peaches?
Brad and La Brea.
Hey, mama. Said the way you move?
Gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Huh. 5-star clearance. It's an honor to speak to you, sir. Would you identify yourself?
This is the Commissioner for the Commission on Communication Cohesion.
Please commence, Commissioner.
Your mission will be revealed to you as you proceed over the next 3 hours. We have a car parked in the North 40 of Area 51, about 1 mile from your current location.
I know that place.
Alright, then drive the car directly to the MGM Grand Hotel, park the car anywhere, and walk through the front entrance of the hotel. Within 10 seconds, I will contact you with further instructions.
Roger that, sir.
And son, the fate of our democracy is in your hands.
Is that a fact?
No, but it's really, really important.
Very loud here, sir. Let me go where I can hear you better. Yes, hello.
Hello, Agent Z.
Verification, please. Why does Sasquatch stink?
No bathtubs in the forest.
Inagata Davida, baby.
Don't you know that I'm loving you?
Well, hello. It's good to talk to you, Commissioner for the Commission on Communication Cohesion. Please commence.
Go directly to room 222. The door will be open. You enter and you will find yourself talking to codename Pathos.
Well, do you have any direction or advice or anything, sir?
Well, Pathos is an expert at manipulating emotions. Now, you're going to ask him the same two things that you'll be asking the other two.
Which are?
What are the two most crucial elements that make your persuasive message so powerful? All three men have agreed to give us this information, but only if they find you worthy.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know, but the fate of mankind is resting on your shoulders.
Seriously?
No, but just get the damn information. Now go.
Roger that, sir. I'm on my way.
Agent Z, please come in.
Sir, it's good to see you.
Please sit down.
Oh, thank you very much.
Take the liberty of pouring some wine.
Why not? After all, we are in Vegas.
Indeed. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
To be perfectly honest with you, sir, I just realized I was going to be meeting you about a half an hour ago.
Well, honesty is a good thing. Mother Teresa, a dear friend of mine, once said, honesty and transparency make you vulnerable. Please, be honest and transparent anyway.
I'll tell you one thing, I can't remember the last time I felt vulnerable. How about you, sir?
Well, to share your weakness is to show your vulnerability. To show your vulnerability is to show your strength.
So is that a yes?
Regardless of how we feel, the human condition is one of vulnerability. I understand your brother Bobby was a police officer.
He was.
And was killed in the line of duty.
He was.
I was told he was a good man.
He was.
My brother Robert was also a police officer and also killed in the line of duty.
That's a hell of a thing to have in common.
There's something about your story, your fortitude. It offers up transformational hope. Now that I would like to explore further.
One question. How is it that you know so much about me?
Knowing who I'm communicating with is my business, Agent Z.
So, is that one of the things that make your persuasive message so powerful?
No. Just one step along the journey.
What, to transformational hope?
No. Audience analysis is one of the rhetorical steps that you should take on your journey to accomplishing persuasive intention, known as the persuader's golden goal. Now, whether the speaker knows it or not, it's what they're attempting to accomplish.
Go ahead.
Your method that you employ, the strategy must include that you connect with your audience. You must manipulate your audience's emotions.
So, it's all about manipulation?
Well, not in the pejorative way that you're thinking. All communication between people is, in essence, an attempt to manipulate. To get someone to like you, or to do or say something, to help you, to understand you. But be clear, that's the method. Don't confuse the method with the goal.
So the method to persuade is primarily connecting with your audiences emotionally. So what's your end game? Your persuasive intent? What's your goal?
To stimulate. To encourage my listeners, whether in person or online, by making them excited about myself and my topic.
Okay, I think I got it. So, to recap, your method to manipulate your audience is to use emotional appeals. And your ultimate goal is to stimulate your audience.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I know you must leave to complete your mission. My people will be in touch soon.
Will they?
Yes, I will.
Can I use your restroom?
Right that way.
Thank you, sir. Oh, good. Yes, hello.
This is the commander calling for the commissioner. Did you collect information from Pathos?
I'm sorry, sir, but I must identify your rhetorical identity. Why did the vegan cross the road?
To tell someone she was a vegan.
She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean.
She was the best damn woman that I'd ever seen.
Yes. Yes, Commander. I was able to commandeer that information from Pathos.
Good work. Now, under the rug you are currently standing on, there is a pass card for penthouse room 10101. Go to the penthouse floor and use the card to gain entry to the room. There you will meet Ethos. You must go now. If we don't have this information within the hour, there will be a catastrophic atomic explosion in Washington, D.C.
Really?
No, but my boss is on my ass to get this stuff in.
10-4, sir.
Go, soldier!
I'm out of here. Hello, Mr. Jones. Logos Jones. Hello?
Hello, agencies. Please, there are some mixed nuts for your pleasure.
I didn't get any sleep last night. I didn't have any breakfast or lunch. So this will keep me from getting the jitters.
Once you get there, go up the ladder.
Way up there, huh, sir?
Yes.
Not a problem.
Go over the ledge and sit on my balcony in front of my $9 million Picasso.
Okay. Over the ledge. Whew. Oh, wow. It's way up here, sir. That's a lot of cake, sir. But I gotta tell you, when I just looked at it, it did make me feel something in here. Is that why you spent so much money on this thing?
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean to vex. I just wondered why a man like you would spend so much money on a painting like this, where a man just took paint, put it on a paintbrush, put it on some canvas, and painted a picture of people with very long faces and giant
It makes me
eyeballs.
feel virtually nothing. Although I bought it 9 months ago, and it's now worth almost 5 times what I paid. Now, that makes me feel something. So I understand that you were at Area 51 observing some highly classified experiments.
Oh, well, sir, I'm afraid I can't do that unless you have rhetorical clearance.
I have clearance.
Okay, well, I've come to glean some information from you, so I guess it's only fair that I allow you to attempt to glean some from me. If you have clearance, I will with no problem give you this information.
I have clearance.
Dance to the boogie. Get down.
Because boogie nights are always the best in town.
How many clowns does it take to screw in a light bulb?
For deductive reasoning, there is only one answer. Clowns are not morons. One cannot change a light bulb alone. Who's a moron? Therefore, deductively, it would only take one clown to change a light bulb.
Level 1 clearance, sir. I might add that your main syllogistic premise is faulty. I'm sure that there are clowns that are morons, but I'm surprised that you would use the axiom all clowns as your main premise.
You've studied Logic Agent Z?
Philosophy at Penn, sir. You?
Rhetoric and Statistics at Stanford. I wanted to be able to understand the persuasive continuum and also have a deep knowledge of the empirical likelihood of most outcomes.
So what are the odds looking like that I'm going to get a couple of answers from you within the next few minutes?
If you disclose what you were doing at Area 51, I'll give you what you're looking for, but I don't have time to banter.
I have a $10,000 minimum bet Texas Hold'em seat waiting for me downstairs.
I stand to win $2 million by 3 a.m.
My system works. Wow. Well, even though you have the lowest level of security, which is level 1, I'm going to use my discretion here, sir, and I'm going to tell you what it was that I was up to out at Area 51. I was working with a task force with a specific goal of finding out whether or not aliens make actual or telepathic eye contact when they're communicating with their minds.
More wasted government money. Did you also study their cuddling rituals?
No, sir. Let me ask you this question. How does manipulation fit into your powerful message?
You can manipulate numbers to say whatever it is that you're trying to prove, but that's akin to prestidigitation and will not stand up in any real inquiry. What the speaker needs to do is utilize empirically proven facts in combination with sound logic in order to manipulate their target.
Do you mean people?
The word target, son, is not meant to be dehumanizing. It's meant to be accurate.
Well, sir, if you'll excuse me, in the military, it's meant to be nothing but dehumanizing. It's a lot easier to shoot a target than it is a person. You have proven not to be a clown. Thanks? The second half has to do with clarity in what you are trying to accomplish. Oh, sir. Persuasive intent. I see you've been spending time with my bleeding heart friend Pathos. The problem with the word intent is that it's a weak, non-assertive word to use as a goal. Instead, I call it the persuasive result. I don't aim for an intention. I aim for a result. To convince, sir. To cause them to believe firmly in my thesis, to apply solid, empirical, numbers-based evidence and reason to every communication. This results in a concrete decision from my audience. Okay, so if I may, sir, would I be representing you correctly if I said that you use logic, statistics, and reason in order to convince your audience? Yes, hello.
Yes, this is current Commander Kenneth Carrick, calling from the Concord, Kentucky County branch of the Commission for the Commission on Communication Cohesion. I apologize if my last call was curt. My hemorrhoids were flaring up.
That's a pain in the ass.
I'm sorry that you're currently in the dark, codename Agency.
Yes, I didn't know anything about this stuff.
No, Agency, I'm sorry that you are now in the dark.
I understand, sir. I wish I would have paid a lot more attention in Professor Z's Com 101 class.
No, well, yes, you should have. Anyway, take 3 steps to your left and you'll find a door that is unlocked. Go through that door and step onto the left. You'll find a red button on the left. Push that button and it will lift you up into the quarters of Admiral Ethos.
I almost forgot, sir. Rhetorical clearance. This could be a trap. What occurs once in every minute, twice in every moment, but never in 1,000 years? Yes, the letter M. Why can't you see? E. E.
You belong with me, E.
Sir?
If you don't get this information from Admiral Ethos, none of us will have a job.
Is that factual, sir?
No, well, you won't have a job.
10-4.
Anyone identify yourself?
Sir, the door was open, so I assumed it would be okay if I would just ride this little elevator up.
Yes, you know what assuming means, don't you, soldier?
Makes an ass out of you and me, sir.
No, it makes you look like an idiot.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Seems like you've had a long and interesting day.
To say the least, sir.
The commissioner told me you were a Navy SEAL. Hoo-ah!
Hoo-yah, indeed, sir.
I was part of the team for 8 years in Korea and Vietnam before I decided to go back and get my PhD in history at Harvard.
My father's alma mater, sir.
I went back as Vice Admiral during Desert Storm.
What are you currently up to, sir?
I'm currently on a worldwide speaking tour promoting my book.
Credibility, power, and freedom. I've read it, sir. But for today's purposes, could you just reiterate the main premise of your book for me?
Only through credibility is power attained, and power is the only way we can achieve freedom, 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 freedom.
So, ultimately, without credibility, there's no freedom.
Without perceived credibility.
It's kind of a scary thought.
They perceived Hitler as credible. The lesson there was perceived credibility usually has a terminal lifespan, while actual credibility is what will endure.
Sir, if you'd excuse me, for the sake of brevity, I know that you have a meeting that you need to get to, and I need to go take a bath. Would you say that actual credibility comprises the first half of your powerful, persuasive message? And if that's true, what is the most important part of the second half?
To act. My mission is always to actuate, regardless of what you likely heard from pathos or logos. To stimulate and to convince with emotions and logic is not comparable to the ability to make people act. Make them want to act. In battle, I want the men with green faces to take specific actions. It's the same with my book tour. As I'm speaking on my book tour, my audiences will, to an extent, feel and evaluate my message with reason and logic. But I don't want them to stop there. That's the weakness of pathos and logos. Action is the true evaluator of persuasion. Do they charge when I order charge? Do they buy my book when I say buy my book?
Sir, that is clear as the dinner bell. I thank you very much for your time, and I respect you, and I appreciate the work you've done. And thank you very much once again.
Nice to meet you too, soldier.
When I was in the Navy, he was the highest ranking officer, 5 stars. People laid down their lives for him because they believed in him and they trusted him. There'll never be a man as earnest as Admiral Ernest Ethos. Upon successful completion of my mission, I received a text from the Commissioner for the Commission on Communication Cohesion. It was good to know that he was okay and had just taken a couple vacation days to go to Boca Raton with his partner Bob. I am grateful that I am codenamed Agent Z. It is crystal clear to me now that with direction from the Commissioner from the Commission on Communication Cohesion and the current Commander Kenneth Carrick from the Concord, Kentucky branch of the Commission for the Commission on Communication Cohesion, that my life is forever changed. I put together those three men's thoughts, I codified their ideas, and it has affected me. Listening to and understanding their rhetorical permutations of the same concept, I realized there is power in what they bring and what everyone can bring by understanding and utilizing these weapons, these aids. The question that eats away at me is, will these techniques be used for good or evil, regardless of who uses them? And when will I be able to take a bath? Yes, hello?
Agent C, excellent work.
Rhetorical verification, please.
That will be necessary.
What has four wheels and flies?
Garbage truck.
I shot a man in Reno.
Just to watch him. This is the current Commander, Ken Carrick of the Commission for the Commission for Communication Cohesion. Now listen carefully. You're going to be receiving a congratulatory call from the President regarding a Congressional Medal of Honor.
Sir, I can't believe it.
Don't. I'm pulling your leg. But I did manage to get you approved for 2 days off next month.
Wow, that's excellent, sir. Thank you very much.
One more thing. Keep teaching. Keep learning. Keep on keeping on.